chemistry is everywhere, and even closer to you than you think.
The European Chemical Society, EuChemS, represents a wide network of chemists from Europe and beyond, and every year, our chemistry community works tirelessly to bring science closer to European citizens. Together, we put forward historical sites where important chemistry events occurred by awarding landmarks awards.
Our goal? We want you to discover more about your history with a capital H and show you the key role chemistry has been playing in your everyday life.
But first, we have a history question for you. Do you know what happened in 1970 here? Stay until the end of the video to discover the answer.
EuChemS now boasts 50 member societies, and some of these national chemical societies award landmark programs to sites in celebration of the chemistry discoveries and breakthroughs that were made in these places. Maybe key events in chemistry happened near you. Let's have a look.
On the other side of the channel, Rosalind Franklin, Maurice Wilkins, Raymond Gosling, Alexander Stokes and Herbert Wilson performed experiments that led to the discovery of the helix structure of DNA at King's College London in the UK. Their findings transformed our understanding of the chemistry behind life itself.
Now let's move to Switzerland. The Rosenthal site is the oldest of the still existing chemical facilities in Basel. It is considered as the real cradle of the Basel chemical industry and was initially a modern factory for the production of synthetic dyes. In the 1930s, research and production of insecticides were initiated, which were crowned by the discoveries of Nobel Prize Paul Hermann Müller.
Do you recognise this place? It is the Oval Room in the Taylor's Museum in Haarlem, the Netherlands. There, Martinus van Marum introduced the molecular approach to chemistry to the country. He became famous for his demonstrations with instruments. Today, the large electricity machine can still be seen in the museum.
The person on the screen might look familiar to you. It is Friedrich August Kekule, who conducted his work on the structure of benzene in the Old Chemical Institute of Bonn, in Germany. Kekule's research not only revolutionized organic chemistry, but also laid the foundations for the development of the dye industry.
In Slovakia, the Belisovsky House in Banská Štiavnica is the first building of the chemistry department at Berg Academy, which was the first worldwide institute of technology established in 1762. The aim was to train specialists in silver and gold mining, as well as metallurgy for mines in the surrounding areas.
At EuChemS, we also believe that chemistry is an integral part of the cultural heritage of Europe. That is why we set up the EuChemS Historical Landmarks program. Every year, 2 awards are given to sites in Europe in recognition of the role they played in the history of chemistry and developing a European sense of belonging between people and ideas.
The Edeby mine was the first awardee of the program. Located in Sweden, this mine is famous for being the discovery site of no less than 8 chemical elements. The elements discovered drew many scientists from Sweden, as well as from across the Nordic countries and from further afield in Europe, making it a unique historical and scientific site representing centuries' worth of international collaboration and ventures.
Now let's travel to Crete in Greece, where the industrial complex of Abia became in the 19th century, through the spectacular contribution to chemistry, a major player in the regional development of the island through the making of soaps derived from olive oil.
The mines of Almaden in Spain are the largest mercury sites in the world and have been utilised from ancient times up to the present day. More than 250,000 tonnes of mercury were produced in the Almaden mines. Today, this legacy has been turned into a mining park.
The Cannabis Factory Museum in Edessa, Greece, used to be a standard industrial unit, making ropes and twine from Indian hemp. Its old and well-preserved machinery reminds everyone who crosses its gates of this unknown history of Greece.
So, have you figured out what happened here? This is where EuChemS came to life more than 50 years ago, under the name of FEX. Since 1970, EuChemS unites chemists from all around Europe and beyond. In 2020, we celebrated 50 years of continuous scientific collaboration, and to mark this milestone, this building will be awarded a special EuChemS Historical Landmark. Stay tuned for the upcoming celebration.
And what about around you? Do you know a chemistry lab or building which has had an important impact on history? Did a chemist make a discovery that has not yet been publicised? Or maybe you would like to implement your own national chemical landmark program. We can support you. So many chemical sites are not yet identified. To better shape our future, it is our duty to showcase our past and to make it available to the public.
Now, it is up to you to take part in this endeavour. We have made a good start, but will you help us to promote the history of chemistry around you? Get in touch with us and keep an eye on our website and social networks to not miss any upcoming calls.